Welcome you to this episode of the Bisicast. My name is Max Bisi. Thanks for all of you that already tuned in. Yeah, it's been a long time. Wow, it's been 4 weeks, I believe. Wow, it's two main reasons: little time and much stress at work, and also a little bit low motivation, I would say. But I got so much great music lined up for you this week. Can't wait to show this to you. Sony is already in. Thank you very much for joining. First, let me just quickly share this. So, what else do we got here? Yeah. Also on Facebook and on Twitter. And yeah, I need to set up all this. I can only set up once I went live. So let's just enjoy the first techie track that really starts into the show this week. The track is called Dreams, and it's by Chapter and Verse. A very cool techie track to start the show with. Stevie is also in over on Insta. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah, it sounds a bit like Sweet Dreams, but not for a very long time. This is a very cool techie track to start the drive with. Very nice. Enjoying it loads. I believe I discovered it 2 days ago or something like that. And it had really like a mix of, Repopulate Mars, so Eli Brown, and who's the other guy that loves so much? Martin Ikin, yeah. So, or, Fisher from Losing It. But not as much, I would say. Yeah. So, good. Let me just check because I got the list ready. So also, if you're watching on YouTube afterwards, you'll have now. I actually changed it so that I put every track into the description, so nobody should ask me now which track it is or whatever. Yeah, it's something I can like really, have an impact on. Second verse. Could see them, but I'm not sure. I believe I won't tag them. I'm not sure if I'm gonna tag them. I probably won't tag them. But there are some. Yeah. I also want to tell you a bit about my past weekend, because it was also very nice. I mean, not the one that I had, but the one before. Yeah. I've been, for example, to Oliver Heldens, as already mentioned. And so it was kind of fun. I didn't like everything about him, I would say, but yeah, it was still very nice. And some of the tracks were really cool that he played out. Unfortunately, one of the tracks was missing that I loved loads. Ecuador. That's one of his IDs. Oh, totally forgot to erase out the app. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So I share this quickly on Twitter. I'm live on YouTube, on Insta as well, and on Facebook. Yeah, so very cool techie track to start the show with. Yeah, and I got also many tracks lined up for you about like exclusives. So many of my friends sent me their stuff over the past 2 or 3 weeks, and yeah, I'm happy to share this as well. Yeah. Good. Yeah, so that's Chapter and Verse with the track Dreams. Alexander's watching. Thank you very much for joining. Very nice track to start the show with. So I love, all those techie vibes. So like Chloe's watching. Missing you from Amsterdam already. Thank you very much for joining. Hope you enjoyed this one here by Chapter and Verse called Dreams, out on Mood Funk Records. Yeah. Very cool one. Yeah, and Yves is also watching. Thank you very much for joining. So Yves had the privilege to join Third Party last weekend in Toulouse, I believe. Tell me what was it like, and did the guys enjoy the set? Because I've met them like 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago already. I believe it was 4 weeks ago. Ah, thanks for the heart, Chloe. Oh, this makes me so happy. Miss you loads. Absolutely, can't wait. I'm coming to third party again to Liverpool. I'm not sure what I announced this already, but I mean it's pretty obvious because I'm there for Release Family. But the fun thing about all this is that it's happening 2 weeks after, or like, no, actually 1 week, or the same week after I'm coming back from Miami. So, the jet lag will hit me so hard because I'll, go back 6 hours and I have to go again back 1 hour and all that. So it will be confusing for sure. Okay. So up next, another techie track. So we'll stay on this course because I feel like the techie tracks were very strong over the past 2 or 3 weeks, and this one is called Scandalous. I believe this has a very known vocal to it. I haven't actually did any investigations about the tracks in deep, but it's out on Crazy Bisa's label, Porno Star Records. Fantastic title. And it's also on Spotify. I will drop the link into Facebook, into the Facebook comments, of course, the description on YouTube if you're watching it later. Yeah, great third-party show in Toulouse. Nice to know. Yeah, I saw some of your stories there. Looked packed, and the people were really into it, so this is very cool. Andrea Lado, Scandalous. Very cool one, out of Porno Star Records, labeled by Crazy Bisa. Yeah, and I love like the bass line. Reminds me a bit of this I Feel Love by Giorgio Moroder. But yeah, not as much. It's a bit there, inspired by this, but yeah. Geek is watching as well. Thank you very much for joining. 4 people are in on Facebook, 1 on Insta. Very happy that you joined me. So, I believe it's something like Missy Elliott or something like that, but I'm not sure. So, if you know the original, let me know, because I haven't actually looked deeply into it. Actually, I haven't checked it properly, because I put together like all the playlists for tonight, last night. That's where I did like the stories to give you like this part here. So usually I don't like when there's a rap over a house drop, but this time, damn, this bass line, wow. And now the cowbell's coming in, wow. Got me instantly, one of my favorites of the past weeks. Tripping like a little girl. So let me know what you think about this one. And of course, stay tuned for more amazing tracks. I got everything for you tonight. I got tech that I'll start with. Then later on, I head over to prog. Amazing prog stuff this week. One, absolutely, I believe I shared it already on Facebook because it was so good. Then some exclusives, I would say, some stuff that guys sent to me by my friends, some promos. And then, of course, a bit of groove. Uplifting, electro, very nice. So mixed everything together, and I really enjoy this playlist. So definitely stay tuned. Yeah, Gabriel Sinova on Insta, thank you very much for joining. Yeah, I'm so happy to be back. It's been a long time, I know, but sometimes the motivation and all that, it's very tough, and I'm also very I'm very busy now, basically, with a second job, basically, that I'm trying to build something right now. It's also very, very tough, because, you have to put in work everywhere. So, unfortunately, this is, just a hobby. I don't gain any money from it, so, which is a bit sad, of course, for all these years, but, I love it. I just love the music, and sometimes I don't listen I'm having like phases right now where I don't listen too often to electronic music, but then, I just, get the feeling again and just want to feel the grooves, and, electronic music is just a passion that never will let me go ever again. We'll have some phases where it's more and less, but it's normal, I believe, to any hobby, so, yeah. And Miami, yeah, coming to Miami, this is so exciting. First time in my life, and, by the way, I checked a couple of days ago, so the first time where I really wanted to go to Miami, and I believe it must have been 2015. So 6 years ago, when my first plans or dreams to go to Miami. 5 or even 6 years ago. Yeah, 5, 6 years ago, something like this. And it's finally happening. So yeah, finally, goodness, this dropped like a little girl. So creative, I love it. Yeah, and I finally managed to, what happened here? Okay. To save enough money, because it's very expensive to go to Miami, obviously, especially at that time of the year. The same goes, I believe, with Amsterdam during ADE is also very expensive. Like you have to buy like all the. What is going on here with my lamp? Okay, I have no idea. Okay, hopefully it will stay like this. Yeah, so that was Andrea Lato with Scandalous. Maurice is in. Thank you very much for joining over on Facebook. And yeah, happy that you're all in. And yeah, this was Andrea Lato with Scandalous out on Pornostar Records, still labeled by the Cube. No, sorry. I put down some wrong information. Sorry, it's not Pornostar, it's Cube Records by the Cube guys. Sorry, because it sounded very much like the Cube guys. I mixed them up. Sorry. So Andrea Lato, Scandalous out on Cube Recordings. So now it's correct. So it's by the Cube guys. I mixed it up. Sorry for that. Hopefully I won't make this mistake again, because I checked it right now, and yeah, I just realized it just now. So yeah, we've got a new release on X-Stone. It's been quite a while. Now we had actually 2, I believe. We had a remix package for the Grey Zone. I shared it all on X-Stone Family, because I'm there an editor, and I also doing some social media stuff there. And we got also this new one here by one guy that actually remixed their Grey Zone. Simon Ray, and this is his track Burning Up Inside. So very interesting. Gabriel, you were attending 3-4 years in a row Miami. Wow. Yeah. Well, obviously it's way closer than Amsterdam from Brazil. Yeah. So yeah, Simon Ray, Burning Up Inside. Very cool synthy, cool build up. Not a huge fan of the vocal, but I can get over it, so I'm fine with this. Simon Ray, Burning Up Inside out on X-Tone. Has a bit of the X-Tone vibes, I would say. It's like techy, but with an X-Tone touch. Very cool to listen to. So, yeah, definitely wanted to play this one. It's 109 likes on Facebook, is that correct? This would be very sad. Give me a second. Is that true? Appears to be true. Yeah. So Simon Ray has 109 likes on Facebook. Definitely support him. It's really worth it. I just realized it just now. Look who's watching. Robin, thank you very much for joining. You are coming up later in the show. That's all I can tell for now, because I don't want to get too excited about it. But you will get tagged. Don't worry about it. Because right now, I'm having a certain playlist that I follow now, and it's also good for people that are watching later on YouTube, that they really have a certain order where they can look up the tracks. Right now, playing Simon Ray and Burning Up Inside out on X-Stone. Very cool, because it has a breakdown of 1.5 minutes, and it slowly builds up into the drop for around 30 or even 45 seconds. Oh really? Maurice is waiting for this since Tomorrowland. Who played it back then? Because I can't remember. Oh, the horns are very nice. So there's also a second layer on it. Very cool. Did Axwell play this one? Because I'm not sure. I'd have to look up, but I can't do 3 things at once, so this is very tiring. The Samurai was not spinning there, I'm sure. Yeah. So, very cool. Yeah, he was playing it at minute 51. So thank you very much for getting this inside info because I'm not very keen on, like, not up to date with the sets. Okay, Tomorrowland up to date. Yeah, Axwell played it at minute 51 in his set, according to 1001 Tracklist. So, but I believe, I'm not sure whether Axwell's set was available. Maybe a couple of months ago or weeks ago that someone put it up. Yeah, he put it up himself. Okay, on his SoundCloud. Yeah, 6 months ago. Okay, that was not 5th of August. Okay. Yeah, but I haven't, I believe, heard it properly. I believe I heard it. I have no idea. Yeah, maybe once, but maybe not the whole one. I'm not sure. Because like the point is, I was watching the whole live stream from the X-Zone stage at Tomorrowland, but Axwell was not recorded live or like not live streamed. The only set. So there was, I believe, some sets before, 4 or 5 sets, and then there was Axwell that was not live streamed, and then 1 or 2 sets after him that was live streamed again, which is very weird. I mean, even the Crider was live streamed, and now Rusty Trombone is coming very, very soon, I believe. Next week or so, or 2 weeks, in 2 weeks. This Friday? I can't remember. So very soon, Rusty Trombone, the first release of Crider in 2020. So very cool track, definitely looking for this one for a year now. I believe he's playing it for longer than Tomorrowland. I believe he was even playing it on Criteria, Both Party, the ADE before the last one. So very, very long time ago. Yeah, up next we got the new one by the guys from Don't Blink. We know them. Oscar, aka Styleline, and his production partner, whose name I forgot, I'm sorry. I'll look it up. Yeah, Don't Blink with Turn the Lights Out. This is also on Spotify already. So let me know what you know about what you think about this one. I'll skip the intro a bit. It's a very interesting synthy in the beginning. Some breakdown then for the drop. I love their vibes, really. Proper tech and clean mixed and everything, so yeah. Very thankful every time Oscar sending me the stuff. So yeah, happy for example, Mauricio, that you came up with the idea of that Axwell played this in his set. And it's like I would have loved, to give you detailed background info on every track that I play, but unfortunately I rather focus more on the track itself, because I believe this is really that what interests at least me the most. Because yeah, it got played here and there, fine, yeah, but now I got finally, hands on the track, and I can, tear it apart, say what I like, what I don't like, tell you a bit something about the arrangement, and I believe this is way more interesting than, to say, okay, look, Dimitri Vegas and like Mike, I don't know, whoever played this there and there. Of course, Axwell, yeah. Axwell is Axwell, but still, like, I'm missing Axwell in X-Zone, still. This is like my opinion. Like, even if I'm like a member of X-Zone family, X-Zone is doing fine, great, it's very popular and has a lot of fans, and this is great, and we love to support X-Zone, but yeah, a bit more Axwell, like, do you remember X-Zone like being like in 2012, 13, 14, there was a bit of a different X-Zone back then, and it kind of changes, with the time, and like adjusts to certain trends and like to the like scene that is now. But I'm still missing like a release, like, I don't know, In My Mind or Center of the Universe by Axwell on Extra. That would be sick. But yeah, he's now collaborating with Lady Gaga, at least it appears like it. Some of you maybe read the tweets on your favorite EDM blog. Not mentioning any names there because I might be in trouble. Yeah. So yeah, this will be also interesting to listen to what Axwell will come up with Lady Gaga with. So yeah. Only time will tell. Meanwhile, Don't Blink, Turn the Lights Out here on their own Low Ceiling Records. Yeah. Very solid techie track to get the crowd going. And this I can also tell about the next track, that I got here. So the next track is, one of my favorites of last week. It was released on Friday, and I'm happy that Tom Star, one of my favorites, damn, I forgot to wear the Tom Star t-shirt today. Mostly I believe from me as well. This and Leave the World Behind, Feel the Vibe, this Teenage Crime, Axwell and Henrik D remote. Oh my goodness. Oh, this gets right into the feels. Yeah, but let's come back to 2020 here. Jack Back and Tom Star. So the alias of David Guetta with Body Beat out on True Room. And it reminds me very much of Night Train, as already mentioned. There was a previous release by Tom Star that was, I believe, 2 years ago on Dawn Records. Yeah. And look who's watching. Katja is in. Thank you very much for joining. Now you see what I do with my Bisicast. Playing some music, telling what I like, what I don't like about a certain track. So this is basically what it is about. Yeah. In the background, we got the track Jack Back and Tom Star with Body Beat out on Two Room Records since last Friday. Yeah, Tom on Two Room is absolutely deserved. Yeah. I mean, he changed his style a bit. I mean, I still enjoy, for example, all the productions together with Chris. Or his remix of Shake That by Dawson Hofstad, I believe it was called back then. Still one of my favorites. Or his Brian Cross remix. And there's a collab on X-Tone coming together with Chris, yeah. This will be also very interesting to listen to. I believe it's already in the promo. Guess who hasn't got it yet? So, some people were wondering about my relationship with Chris. Just saying that. Yeah. Never mind. This is just how it is. Can't change that. Jack Back and Tom Star, Body Beat. Cool build up here, or like arrangement in general. 1 minute intro, 30 seconds drop, then another build up into the second drop for another 30 minutes, and now we have 2 minutes 30, and then it goes on until 2 minutes 15 roughly. Yeah, Tom showed him his Instagram. I believe Chris as well, but he could have just reshared it. I have no idea. Yeah, this vocal is way better than the techno vocal. Or like, what's the track called? This Ain't Techno. Yeah, that was David Guetta and Tom Star. And now we got Jack Back and Tom Star. So basically the follow-up, which is what's about to sound totally different. So this is very interesting to see that Tom Star can do both like this uplifting, more electro stuff, but also the techie stuff with the same name. But David Guetta has to do like the uplifting stuff is David Guetta and the techie stuff is Jack Back. So also here, very interesting comparison. Yeah, but very cool, very enjoyable. Jack Back and Tom Star, Body Beat, out on Two Room. Now, this is definitely a train, I'm sure. That's why it reminds me so much of Night Train. Yeah. So that's that. What's up next? Oh yeah. One of my favorites, I believe I shared it on my story earlier. Like earlier, it means 3 weeks ago, so. Yeah, but I'm happy to be back here. Check MK here because MK is the next track by MK Sony Fodera featuring Rafaela and there we go. And this is the Dom Dola remix that I'm gonna play you next. So nice. So this is the next track here that I got here with you. Though let me just quickly check where I got this. I believe it must have been still in January because, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I enjoyed this very much because the synth is actually so cool for the drop. So let's check it out together. Yeah, already the intro here for the 1 minute is actually very nice. And then we got the vocal by Rafaela, but it's very down-pitched. So yeah. But I very much enjoyed the drop, so let's actually skip a bit. here into the build-up. One night. Very cool here. And there it builds up into the drop, which is very exciting. And let's get it on. Wow. I love the melody, love the synthy. Has a bit of like this Nora and Pure vibes, or like enormous tunes, Helletic Nerds in general, but a bit faster. So, yeah, very danceable, very cool. And I love actually what I haven't actually mentioned. There was like a 4 snare hits just before the drop. This sounds very cool. Yeah, you like that too? Yeah. Ah, we have the same music taste, Mauricio. Yeah. So cool. So yeah, I always love, when really producers put in really the details into the track. Like even if it's those 4 snare hits just before the drop. This is getting so exciting, yeah. Very cool. Yeah. So that's that. One Night, Dom Dola. It's very enjoyable also if you listen through the whole track. So cool. Yeah, I believe Gondola is doing more techy tracks or more deeper tracks. I gotta check just out of interest what I have more tracks by him. No, if this was the first one, because I have a library where I add the music. Yeah, I have one. By the way, Sabrina, thank you very much for joining. Yeah, but the track is from 2017. Okay, I like that one. I believe that this layer with this vocal FX was not necessary. I would have preferred to have her to hear the first track, first drop again, at least without vocal FXs. Yeah. And tell me, Sabrina, how are you? And whether you're enjoying it? Here, this One Night Dom Dola remix. Ah, wonderful. So, and I can maybe quickly compare this track to this track that I have here. This was a remix back in 2017. Eat More Cake, Heart or Heat of the Night. Let's check it out quickly. Just about to drop. Wow. That was very techy back then. Okay. I enjoyed this track. This is surprising. I wouldn't enjoy it as much today. Okay, but this is interesting. Okay, but I won't share this because it was just for me for a small comparison. And then I will close the tech block here. Actually, maybe not close as much as do a transition, because usually when you mix different styles in a DJ set, you have certain tracks that lead you from one genre into the other. So you rarely do a full stop and then start a new genre straight away, but you have, for example, a transition track. This could be a track with mixed styles, or maybe that one track has 2 styles, that it sounds like 2 styles. Then you can play it, for example, this here you can both play it as a tech track and both as a progressive track, or you can have, for example, a speed up in a track. For example, it goes from 80 BPM to 128, or the other way around, right? So, for example, you're playing house, and you need a track that goes from 128 to 70 BPM, for example, if you then carry on playing hip-hop, for example. I don't know, whatever has 70 BPM. Or, I don't know, R&B, or I have no idea. This for me is a track that I could play as a tech track and both kind of, I don't know, deep and I don't know, prog track, whatever. Sony, yeah, hi, thank you very much for the love. Yeah, I haven't talked to you in a while. Need to message each other again. Yeah, time shift is so problematic with Mexico and Europe, yeah. Because when I wake up, you go to bed, and yeah, and when you go to bed, I wake up or something like this. Or when I go to bed, you are still somewhere around. I have no idea, something like this. That's why it's a bit problematic in general. Yeah, but this track is absolutely beautiful here. A Lane 8 featuring Arctic Lake wrote the Jero remix. I don't think I even supported this on Beatport, because I needed to like the extended mix. So, yeah, so we got Lane 8 here. This is also on his label, This Has Never Happened. And I can't even tag them, look at this. I can go further than the first 5. But I would love to tag him, so let's check out what his handle is on Instagram, on Facebook. But it's absolutely beautiful. I love really like uplifting feeling. Lane 8 music. Yeah. Goodness, we still haven't done a Skype session, Sony. Yeah. We've been trying for 2 or 3 years, I believe. Yeah, sometimes it really takes a long time. Maybe one day. Also, I believe you told me that you have plans to come to Europe one day. Would be sick as well. Articulate, there we go. And this is the Jero remix. I believe this is the more interesting part about this. I'm not sure where he is. Yeah. So really something with feelings to it, a bit more melancholic. Sometimes I like it. Music. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, this is something to do with Lane 8, and I'm sure that it's him. Cherokee music, okay. So I don't know the handles by heart, and that's why I need to look this up. There we go. So yeah, absolutely beautiful drop, and the vocal fits very well into it, so it's a cool mix of deep and prog, and yeah. Hope you enjoyed this one. So maybe one thing that I would tell about this track, maybe you should play it a bit faster, because I don't like it if it's a bit too slow. For me, it's maybe 1 to 2 BPM too slow, but the synthes are very beautiful, so very well crafted. So yeah, absolutely fine. Yeah, this is like the transition to the proggier tracks that I want to play tonight. 40 minutes left. I need to carry on. I have so much music left. So the next one is called Collective Lonesome Ghost, and it's by the Collective States. So let's check this one out. So Collective States. So who is dropping pictures here? Okay, I need to check this out. I'm just interested. Okay. Someone texted me somewhere on Facebook, and now it actually looks very weird. Yeah, maybe one thing about my playlists here. For the first time in my life, I've introduced an own progressive playlist. This is absolutely new to me because. For me, like everything that was progressive, electro groove, future, bass, rally, I introduced kind of like I all had in one playlist. So for me, it doesn't matter whether it's bass house or like I listen to bass house very rarely, but I don't know, future, electro, progressive groove. That's all the same for me. Like. And it all depends on my it all depends on my mood, but you know I don't care as much, to be honest. Yeah, this is out on Stil for Talent. So it's absolutely a beautiful, uplifting prog track. So maybe a bit maybe not as uplifting, but like progressive, melancholic. But I love to see this. Really takes you on a journey. So I love the 7-8 minutes. I just like leave you, don't say anything, you just enjoy the ride of the track. Beautiful. So I'll be back in a bit. Away from keyboard. No, kidding. That's why, you know, I'm having a tough time playing progressive tracks at the Bisicast, because it really takes those 7-8 minutes to kind of grasp the beauty of the track as a whole. And I have only, let's say, 1 or 2 minutes for a track. Because like the drop goes here for yeah, 1 minute 45 seconds. This is insane. But it's absolutely beautiful. And then, yeah, it slows down a bit. It's also very creative in the breakdown here, so definitely check it out. It's on Spotify, drop the link, and it's also down in the description on YouTube. I would go crazy if I would hear this in a club. Wow. Yeah, and what's the next track? Yeah. Next track, I believe this was a good transition to the next one. Yeah, can't get enough of this one. Beautiful melancholic synthes, so it definitely fits very well there. But yeah, I have to keep on a bit because I was very, let's say, comfy, because in German we have this beautiful word called gemütlich, which is so tough to translate because it can mean so much. But let's say I was, the best translation would be, I believe, comfy. Comfy in the sense of that I didn't take, that I took my time to analyze the tracks, and now I need to hurry up a bit. But not for this one. Danny Avila, Chase the Sun, the Prophecy remix. Wow. I was blown away by this when I heard it for the first time. I was really like, I don't know, like putting my hands on my desk. I was listening here, like to this track here for the first time, and I thought, shit, that's exactly what I was looking for. That made my week. Because I believe I heard it for the first time 2 weeks ago or so. Yeah, last week, and I believe I shared it on my Facebook and Insta as well. It's a story, and I said, this track made my week. And I have a theory. That this guy is one of the guys from Sia, or maybe both. So, because I have several indications why this is the case, because they both have the same handle. So, because Sia is also called Who is Sia on Instagram, and Prophecy is also Who is Prophecy, and in sound, it sounds very similar to Sia. Very similar. So that's why I believe there's some Sia involved in this. I'm sure. I wrote them on Instagram, and they just asked back, who is Sia? Or Sia? Who? I've never heard of him or them. Yeah, Tomasz is watching over on Instagram. Thank you very much for joining. Just in time for, I believe, one of my favorite tracks of this week's Bisicast. Danny Avila, Chase the Sun, Prophecy remix. Yeah, the Spotify links are all down below in the description on YouTube and in the Facebook comments. And now let's check this one out. Check this drop out. I'm getting so emotional. Need to turn up. Those feels! Those synths, wow. Melancholic and emotional at the same time. How do they do that? It's insane. In-fucking insane. Now here, this is so Sia, this change up of melody. This is so similar. I'm sure. Whoever is also watching, thank you very much for joining. Haven't talked about Sio yet. Would have loved to talk to Sio about you. I'll drop you like the link in the DMs. But wow. I'm so blown away by this, really. One of my favorites of the past week. And this change up of melody, this is so Sia. There's some Sia involved. I have no idea. It could be also ghosted, I don't care. Like Ghost produced. But why would you Ghost produce a beauty like this? Like, you Ghost produce like quick hits that you play out a couple of times and then forget about it. But not this one. Like, Sia set from A Summer Story 1.5 years ago, still one of my favorites. So when I listen to a set, then I usually buy them. I have heard it a couple of times already, like a million times already. Together with Prida's Essential Mix, Avicii's Tomorrowland set from 2011, Avicii's Essential Mix, and many others. So, but you know, usually I rarely listen to sets. I rather listen to except Criteria. But you know, Criteria is, for me, it's live. So I have no idea what's coming up next. So with live streams of festivals, you don't have this feeling either. But you know, it's just a radio show. That basically it's the same principle. Yeah. And now you go for drop 2 of Daniel Villa Chase the Sun Prophecy Remix. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is so Sia! My goodness, my favorite guys. There is some Sia involved, I'm sure. The question is just, let's assume it's only one of them. So Sia are 2, and let's assume it's only one of them. Why would he only like set up a new alias only for him? For himself? Why don't you just do it as Sia with one person? I have no idea. Because I mean, like, to establish a new brand, very tough these days. I'm happy that Bisicast exists, or like Max Bisi exists for 9 years already. Yeah, 9 years. I believe it started in 2011. My goodness, next year it's 10 years of Max Bisi. I'm gonna celebrate all year long, hopefully. Yeah, and to establish a brand nowadays is so tough with social media, where you just have to pay for reach. So I'm happy that I'm kind of established. And I believe Bisicast itself also exists for 4 years now, I believe, roughly. I need to recheck when that was my first Bisicast. No idea. Because I did like a test version and then I saw the first episode. Because some of my friends came up with a name for it. It was so sick. Yeah, Daniel Villa Chase the Sun Prophecy Remix. Also on Spotify. It's out on Spinning Records. It's also very surprising that we hear this kind of music on Spotify. Look who's watching, Oliver Storgarts. Thank you very much for joining. Just in time for this beautiful Prophecy remix here. Daniel Villa Chase the Sun. What a beauty. And up next we have also another beautiful proggy one here that I discovered this week. Roller Green with Kuat. So let's check this one out. I believe, I'm not sure this label is not as known. But yeah, let's check out what this guy has for us. Skip a bit. Yeah, a really proper proggy vibes. I really love the synth. So the mix is not as perfect, I would say. So could be a bit better. But yeah, I love, for example, the hi-hat that comes in here. So it's not. I appreciate also other stuff on the track. Yeah. So this track is out on the label Greenstone. Yeah, beautiful proggy one for chillin', for dancing your ass off, whatever you feel like. That's what I love so much about progressive. I repeat it very often, but for me, progressive is so fascinating because I can both dance my ass off to the track, but also chill at the same time. Just lean back, listen to it, enjoy the vibes. And this is so unique for progressive, right? So that depending on your mood, you just can shake your ass off, but just chill. It goes for Eric Pritz, for example. Many other producers, Poloni. Many other producers. So yeah, in general, the whole Your Free crew basically, and also Mousetrap a bit. Mousetrap is also very strong progressive sometimes. Very cool releases. Yeah. So yeah, and one last track still open from the Proggy section here. Yanis is also in. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah. And the next one is like a proggy, but like mixed with a bit of trance, I would say. So this is very interesting. Check it out. So the next one is by Neon, from Neon and Shane 54. We just need to check. Yeah, Neon Music. Okay. So hope that you'll enjoy this one as well. This one is very, very cool. I really enjoyed this progressive one here by Roller Green and Kuat. Yeah. Also, like the outro is so cool. It just keeps going. It's so cool. Yeah, that's it. Roller Green and Quad. And up next, I have a fantastic one. I believe this goes more into trance now, but has also like this this proggy edge to it, I would say. It's a remix, the original by Armin van Buuren featuring Neo, Unlove Me, and this is the Meon Return to 95 remix. And I believe Meon has already a couple of those Return to 95 remixes, and they just sound bad. Mix of prog and trance. But this one is very well done. Proper electro to it, wow! Makes me headbang. Wow, this tune, and the hi-hat coming in. Bam bam. Wow, 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 wow. Absolutely sick. Also very well mixed, the kick punching through sidechain is very well made. Just how it should be. Very, very cool. And the drop goes for 1 minute, so really enough time to enjoy it. Not just that it ends after 30 seconds, for example, or sometimes even after 15 seconds. So yeah, we have the breakdown with Neo. And yeah, I'll skip this now a bit. You can listen to it on Spotify. Yeah. So, if you could have like done something else with the track, maybe not like a remix for Armin van Buuren and Neo, but yeah, maybe do like have like a straight instrumental track would be sick as well. But yeah, that's how it is. But I don't mind it as much in the breakdown. Because breakdowns for me also like a time to like something that has to be there to go into the next drop, and that builds up into the second drop. For me, it's 15. Now he changed up the melody a bit. Absolutely sick. Reminds me a bit of like this old Nicky Romero. He used to produce melodies and synthes like that. Of course, in a different context, because with like proper electro house, this goes more to progressive trance. But I don't care too much, you know. I don't care if this is progressive trance. Like it sounds like a banger, like electro banger, and this is why it sounds so sick. I would play this in my sets for sure. Yeah, and now I'm coming to 4 tracks of my friends. They're very thankful that they sent it to me. Can't wait to play them. And then I've got some groovy and uplifting ones to round out the show with. A couple of tracks left here, but yeah, this one is absolutely sick. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Yeah, so up next, the first one I'm gonna play by my friends here that I also got as a promo here is, oh yeah, Digitize, the guys from Italy. They brought up some very serious stuff here. The track is called Moving On, and this is also gonna be on Spotify. I'll drop you the link in a bit. So we'll kind of stay in this kind of electro focus kind of subgenre, or however you want to call it. Digitize with Moving On. Has a bit groove to it, very cool. Unexpected drop, absolutely. Yeah, definitely worth supporting it. I'm so happy with these guys. Okay, like a 15-second drop, okay? And then it builds up into another drop. So I just have to drink so much water. Since I lost so much weight, like I have to drink constantly water. It's a bit like disturbing, but yeah. Worse if you have like to go to the bathroom very often. Yeah, so that's Digitize, Moving On. A very cool one, also with cool breakdown. Even an own vocal, this is cool. Yeah, this I believe they released it on their own label, so it's like a self-release. So yeah, very cool vocals. Yeah, and Nika is watching, by the way, over on Instagram. Thank you very much for joining. There's still 3 people in here on Instagram, on Facebook, so I'm very happy for you that you're still here with me. Yeah. I love the vocal that goes back into this guitar. Yeah. Very cool. There are also some guys that are called digitized, but they're a bit different. I'm not sure whether the guys are even on Beatport, because I believe they are not. But yeah, but they're on Spotify. Definitely check them out. Digitized, moving on. Yeah, I really love the drop. So cool work. And also the mix is so well. Yeah. The arrangement also very interesting. 15 seconds drop, 15 seconds build up, and then again into the next drop. So yeah, this is very cool. Digitized, moving on. Definitely worth checking out. Yeah. And now there comes my home. A guy that I love, that I've already met a couple of times when going out in Vienna. Need to meet him again. Hope he'll see this now when I tag him. It's my beautiful guy called Diane, just like lion, but just with a D and a Y. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Never mind. Oh yeah, sorry. I need to copy that. Yeah, because everything is prepared here with my beautiful list of those beautiful links. So the track is by Diane and it's called It's Time. This is also already on Spotify. Let's check it out. So Diane doing a mix of deep and prog and tech and everything together. So yeah, but it sounds very, very cool. I love his first release already. A couple of months ago. That was really one of my favorites. It was called Motion back then, and now he's back with It's Time. And I love the bass line. Viennese blood. Oh, this is beautiful to listen to. There's nothing better than a guy from your city that you know, that you meet him, that you have the same humor as well, because we understand each other very well. That is producing such groovy bangers with a techy touch to it. So cool. Na-na-na-na. Cool melody. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I could go on and on. My track goes on for 9 minutes, so that's very cool as well. So it's time that I revealed the track. Absolutely. Yeah. So also the link down in the description on YouTube and of course in the comments on Facebook. Diane of It's Time. And don't forget to like him. Because it's definitely worth mentioning. I tagged him there as well. Yeah. This guy has only 400 likes, so definitely worth checking out. Checking him out. Yeah, and he's spinning, I believe, in Vienna as well. Not regularly, he's not resident, from what I know. Maybe he'll tell me, but maybe in the future. Also, I haven't been to, and unfortunately I won't be this weekend, because this weekend Camel Fat are coming to town, to Vienna, to a new club. Because some of you may know where I've been to Camel Fat or UMAC, for example, and I believe some other guys as well. So there was a club, it was called Horst. It doesn't exist anymore, so I believe it closed down at the end of January, and they were partying 48 hours non-stop to close the club, because they've closed it down twice already. Twice, and then they said, no, we can still go on. So never ever do closing parties if you're not 100% sure. So there were 2 closing parties before, and beforehand already, a year before that and half a year before that, and then they can still go on. And now at the end of January, it was really the final one. And now they closed down and they opened a new one. pretty much in the center of Vienna, next to or under the opera, the main opera of Vienna, called O. O like opera, you know. O the club. O-the club. That's it. That's the name of the club. And when somebody's coming, I believe Eats Everything was last weekend there, but I wasn't available. Or was it? No, the weekend before. And there was Eats Everything, and there was Kleptone, I believe, in Vienna. And now there's Camelfed coming. Not able to go because I have to head to Poland, my home country. Thank you so much. Really, that's a 5-hour drive. You know, that's not fun. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. But once some cool names are coming there, I'll be there. I'll show you the club for the first time because I'm not gonna go like this, you know, because I'm 28 already. I'm not going out anymore. Okay. I don't have any reason. Did I get chicks in a club or what? Time is over. No, I'm really considering trying out Tinder. Really, but I'm too shy. I'm just too fucking shy. Really. Maybe I have a chance, maybe I'm not. But I have no idea how it works. Because it's also like a social kind of, you know, like they have like every social media platform, whatever, whether it's Tinder or Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, whatever, has their own rules and like their own like kind of way of working and whatever. And I'm just maybe too shy. Same goes with TikTok, for example. TikTok is something like it's like their own universe on the internet. It's very strange. From what I heard, I'm not there, but from what I heard, and I love, you know, to listen to new trends, not testing them out myself, but rather listening to new trends. I mean, TikTok, it may not trend, it's been on there for like 2 or 3 years already, but still. Okay. Yeah. It's sort of something for the youngest, I would say, for, let's say, younger. Yeah, I don't want to say what I would be for them. No. Let's keep with this. Let's rather enjoy Diane with It's Time. I believe he released it himself on Spotify. Very, very cool. It goes on, and I could just talk on for hours, but yeah. And now two more of my favorite guys they bootleg the favorite producer of mine. So definitely you should check this one out as well. So we got Henry Collin from Northern Ireland and Tony Calrea. Tony Calrea on my favorite producer called Kryder, and the track is called K2. This is out on SoundCloud because obviously it's a bootleg, so bootlegs can't be on Spotify, which is of course a huge shame. And that's why, you know, one of the main reasons why I haven't switched to Spotify yet. So always remember that all of this Spotify playlist and links, what I do, this is all community service. I don't have anything from it. I just do it for you. Yeah, I love you so much. I love you so much that I do this for you. I do this for you. I do this community service. You're my community and I love you. And that's why I do all this Spotify playlist stuff and all that. Because I have the tracks myself. I got all the MP3s. I'm happy. I don't need any Spotify. Of course it's time consuming, but I'm proud of it. This is what Bisicast is about. Bisicast wouldn't be without the tracks. And I need to be 100% certain that I stand behind what I play. And that's why I'm proud of every single episode. That's why sometimes there's not an episode for a longer time, but then when I'm back, I'm 100% sure I stand behind the music, I love it, and I can recommend it for you. Every single one. Every single one of the 23 or 22 tracks that I played tonight, I can recommend to listen to love it, to support it. This is very important. Nowadays, especially. Henry's in, thank you very much for joining, just in time. You definitely want to know what I think about your bootleg of Kryder K2 together with Tony. It's been in the works for a long, long time. I believe I heard it a couple of months ago already. Yeah. And so you came up with a new synthie with a xylophone, I believe. It sounds like it. I love the effects at the intro of the drop. Yeah. So very interesting to listen to. It's a bit of a different touch to the original. Not as progressive as the original. I mean, well, it is progressive as well, but like in a different way. I don't know. Less electro. Maybe K2 was more electro. No idea. Very tough to say. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm already on 1 hour. So that means that I need to finish here with Instagram, but I'll be back in a bit here on Instagram as well. Instagram is only like 1 hour long live streams. This is a bit bad. But yeah. Yeah, but he has absolutely like a great job. I'm not sure what I mean. This is probably intended a bit more powerful in the mix in general. Yeah, very tough to say. But yeah, I believe that's intended. So I don't want to say like anything wrong about it. But maybe you can tell me, Henry, if you're still in. What was the inspiration to do a bootleg like this together with Tony? Because this is like, I believe, the most interesting part about this whole process. Not only like we hear the result, but also like the inspiration behind it and how you came together to bootleg it together, and not only one of you. And who had the initial idea, who came later. So let me know. If you're still in. Meanwhile, let's go in for the second drop. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, and also the drop goes for 2 minutes, so this is very, very cool. Well, yeah, 1 minute something, which is also rare nowadays. Meanwhile, I'll prepare the next track. We'll conclude like the promo section here tonight. Yeah. So, what I like very much about it is this really like you can listen to this track and you really have the feeling of one whole track. So, not just that maybe one guy like produced one part of the track and the other one. It's really like, in German we would say aus einem Guss. So it means like you make it like out of one piece basically. Sounds like out of one piece. So not something like that you put together something. It's just one whole thing, which sounds very nice. Ah, okay. Very nice. So Henry's telling us about the track. I had this idea of doing like a more chilled out version for a while, kind of like a chicane offshore vibe. Was stuck on it for a while, so I got Tony on it to add his touch. Wow. Well, thank you very much for this. Very cool insights. Yeah. Can't wait to see. I believe you're coming to Miami as well, so hopefully to see you there. And if not, like the latest, probably on in Liverpool as well. But I believe Tony is coming. I believe you're coming as well. Yeah, Miami for the first time, coming closer and closer. I need to get hyped for it, but I'm not hyped yet. I have no idea. I mean, it's still over a month to go, but yeah, well, I mean, it's definitely gonna be warm there for sure. And yeah, now up next, he was already in my live stream. Hope that he'll be back now for his track. Yeah, I got this one as well. Actually, I asked him to send it to me. He sent it to me. So very, very kind of him. Yeah, I love these guys. These guys are really the best that I also like kind of respect the most because, oh well, you don't have often like people that do this for you. And the best thing would be, I believe we met each other 2 years ago, or 1.5 years ago at the Criteria Boat Party. And this is Robin Aristo with his new track Trick that is out on Hysteria Records, labeled by Bingo Players. Yeah. And it's a very cool mix of electro, future, bass, everything mixed up together, but in a cool way. So definitely check it out. And a former DJ friend of mine liked this as well on my Insta story. Come on. Very cool. Very, very cool. Bam. Trick. So Daniel, that's how it's called, or Dan would definitely play this if that was released 10 years ago. For sure. Yeah, a beautiful vocal as well. Very simple, but sometimes you don't need that much, to get to get excited. It's like more of a fill-up for the breakdown. I believe when they say trick before the drop, it's like more excited to me. Please. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Yeah. So absolutely cool, definitely check it out. The way he's saying trick. Trick. So this track is not a trick. This is a proper electro slash future slash groove slash bounce whatever track. Very cool to listen to, and yeah. This concludes my promo kind of drop pool section, whatever you want to call this. And now, now we are liking them girls. Obviously, the new one on CID's label. What's the label called again? Something like Night Service. Damn, I forgot what's the called. I have no idea. It's by Black V-Neck. Called Them Girls. So something like Night Service. Oh, Night Service Only, I believe it's called. Yeah, no, I got it. And we're liking them girls here on this one. So definitely also worth checking out. So here we go. I like them girls. I like them girls. Looks like a chilly track, like mix of tech and electro slash future. Electro doesn't really exist anymore. It's like a mix of future and bass now. Bass is very strong now, obviously, for years. Mala, for example. In general, like this like Charmy, Confection, they're very strong now. Very popular as well. I like them girls. You like them girls? So yeah, if you check this one out, I need to rush a bit now because I have tracks that I like more for this week and I want to finish in at least around 10 minutes. So yeah, the next one that I got here is I believe one of my favorites like my favorite of January in general, I believe. I haven't listened to a track that often in January than to this one. And Mr. Combi is here, yeah. I hope that's him. I'm not sure whether that's him. I believe it's not him. Okay, so as I don't know who it is, I believe maybe this one. So first maybe I'll play it. The track is called Dancing Shoots and it's by Fede Legrand and Josh Combi. And it's definitely one of my favorite. The only thing that I don't like about this track is that it, as you can hear, it has no intro. So it just kind of starts off with the instrumental. Very strange. I believe this is like a old, I don't know. This is probably him. Yeah, but it's very exciting to listen to, and I enjoy it very much. Wow! I love this synth. So sexy. And I love this synth here. So cool. This in the background, like this piano-esque. So when this dropped, like for example, when I was like driving in a car, I was dancing my head off because I can't dead anything else off the car. So yeah, the only thing like that I don't like, it has no intro because it has only like one version. It has no extended mix. Like if they try to like mix do a mix of radio and extended mix because it has like an outro at the end, even a 30 seconds outro, which is very rare nowadays. I love the bass line, I love the synthy. I believe I heard it for the first time on Criteria a couple of weeks ago, like 8-9 weeks ago or so. And I liked it instantly. And the same was with Foundation, for example, by John Dahlbeck last year. It was one of my favorites. It was in my top 12 tracks that shaped my 2019. Because I really came back to the track very often. Yeah. So I hope that you are ready for more grooves. By Daddy's Groove. Who would have thought? This fits so well together with Borajo out on SPRS. Let's check out this one quickly. I really need to rush. But yeah, very, very cool, very enjoyable. Really worth checking out. I love the trumpets there. Fits so well. Yeah, and the next one I'm gonna play to you, which is also very, very sick. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. Also, like, you take like a short break and then actually still go on with the drop. So definitely worth checking out. And what else do I got? Yeah, this one that I liked very much. I believe I supported this even on Beatport. Tarantino. Like a mix of Quentin and Tarantino. Not very creative. Did he receive any Oscars on Sunday? I believe 1 or 2, but not more. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood received some Oscars. 2, I believe. I believe Brad Pitt got one for the supporting role. And I believe there was one more. Yeah. Broken Love, I love really the synthie. This is out on After Hours, so the sub-label of Musical Freedom. For this synthie. I love this synthie so much. Broken Love. There's a couple Tarantinos here. Now this must be this guy. He's having 25 likes, then holy shit. This is very, this is very little. Check that. No, that's not him. Maybe that's him. Tarantino music, yeah. He doesn't seem very active. He's having like a music page, but I'm not sure whether this is him. If I only can find him like... But it's definitely out on After Hours, so definitely check it out. Maybe he's not having any Facebook page, which would be like kind of new, but okay. The drop is very cool. Yeah. Yeah. No? Okay, 2019, I have no idea. Yeah, but it's definitely a track to check out. I believe this must be him. Probably. Oh, no, that's not him. Okay. So yeah, I have no idea whether he's on Facebook or not. So I'm really sorry for that, because I'm not sure like whether it's him or not. But I got some more tracks that I want to show you. I believe 3 more that are also very, very cool. Because I'm doing overhours here because I wanted to finish at 10 and now it is 10 Central European time, but I definitely want to play these 3 more tracks. First we have this one by Morten called Polar. Which is basically just a follow up to his Never Be Alone tracks and still like his own style. But I still enjoyed it over the past couple of weeks, so yeah, why not show to you? Yeah, it's very impressive that he really found his style and he's kind of still going on with this. Maybe 1 or 2 more tracks and then like he would have really like kind of think of something else as well. But yeah, maybe worth checking out, listen to it 1 or 2 times. And another one, which Orlindo, for example, liked very much, and he said, you think you can't do something out of a classic acid track? Then a Mogwai comes in and says, hold my synth. Yeah, that's basically what is very true. Nothing more I can add to this. Kai Tracid is the original artist. DT64 is the track. Out on Heldens Records. Labeled by Oliver Heldens, and I'm not sure whether he played this in Bratislava last weekend. I believe he didn't, because I would have remembered that. Yeah, you can really hear like this proper vibes here. Very, very fast-paced bass line. The original track goes on for 7 minutes, so this is very, very cool. I enjoy this. It really takes the time to build up the track. You have long drops. It sounds almost like a techno track. So cool. This fist pumping there. That's how you dance to this. Yeah, so that was the last bit rougher track of this week's episode. And I got one more to chill out with you together. Because I'm very happy that Sun Cole, a former producer partner and kind of discovery of Avicii, not under us anymore, makes me very sad. Like, I don't even want to talk about him or like tell you his name, because that makes me sad already. He's not there anymore. Why is he not there anymore? Okay. It's been almost 2 years. I should come over it at one point. We should all come over it at one point. But this tribute concert was so beautiful, wasn't it? So, absolutely deserved it. Yeah, and he's back now, Sun Cole with Groove. And really reminds me of Miami 82, his track that he released on Avicii's label back then. Levels, I believe it was still. Or was it already Pyramid? I'm not sure. And this is called Groove. And this is the last track of this episode. With this piano vibes. I'm letting you go to enjoy your remaining evening. I'm gonna watch my favorite German late night satire show, Austrian late night satire show now. Welcome to Austria. Just as I welcome you to Austria every week, out of my bedroom. Yeah. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, I'm not sure about the next episode. I hope to be back soon. I don't like the word either. But I saw already that on Friday there's an album coming out, and I believe I haven't analyzed an album yet this year, 2020. So, okay, except, yeah, okay, the German rap, Seal was still 2019, I believe. I think I haven't checked an album yet for 2020, so it's probably gonna be the first one. And yeah, one of my favorite artists for a long time already. A bit of a, I would say, maybe not newcomer, not still a very long time into the scene, but not as known, I believe, at least to some of you, maybe you, but maybe like the mainstream in general. And I already pre-heard a few tracks, and it sounds very promising, so might analyze this on the next episode. I hope that I will have probably some time on the weekend, so I might give it a closer listen. It's coming out on Friday, so hope that I'll be able to grab it then and to enjoy it myself, and then tell you what I like about the track, about the album. I don't want to tell too much about it yet. You can look it up for yourself. So on Friday there's an album coming out of a very promising upcoming artist. Maybe upcoming, like he's already like, I mean he's very known already. Like, but yeah, at least to me, like he's one of my faves for a long time already. So feel free to take a look on it. We'll see each other tomorrow on Criteria in the stream, hopefully 10 p.m. Central European Time, 9 p.m. UK time, and hope to be back soon on the next Bisicast. So thank you very much for watching after such a long break. It will be up on YouTube as well if you missed it. And yeah, have a great evening and hope to see you soon. Thank you very much and bye.